Good morning, students. Today, we are going to discuss an important module called Programming Language and Software. This topic forms the foundation for learning programming, especially languages like C, which we will study in this course. First, let us understand what programming really means. Programming is the process of designing and writing instructions that a computer can follow to solve problems. Computer cannot understand human language directly. Therefore, programmers write instructions in a special language called a programming language. In this module, we will focus on two important aspects: understanding how programming languages work and how software interacts with computer hardware. By the end of this module, you will understand how software systems operate and how programming helps computers perform their tasks. Now, we will define what is a programming language. A programming language is a formal language used to write instructions that a computer can understand and execute. In simple terms, it acts as a communication medium between humans and computers. When programmers write code using programming languages, they are basically telling the computer what steps it should follow to perform a task. For example, suppose we are calculating student marks or processing bank transactions. These programming languages allow developers to express algorithms, that is the step-by-step procedure to solve problems, data structures, the ways for organizing data, logical operations like decision making and conditions. However, computers understand only machine language, that is in the form of binary. Therefore, the code written by programmers must be translated using compilers and interpreters. These translators convert high-level programming language into machine-level instructions that computer hardware can execute. Now, as we know that every programming has some set of rules and structures. They include the syntax, semantics, and the structure. Syntax refers to the rules that define how code must be written. Just like grammar in English determines whether a sentence is correct or not, programming syntax determines whether a program is valid or not. For example, you can see the example if you're going to write a statement, if anything is missing, then the compiler will produce a syntax error. Semantics. This refers to the meaning of the code. Even if the syntax is correct, the program may still produce wrong output if the logic is incorrect. Suppose if you're going to give any wrong logic, then it is going to produce errors. Structure. Structure refers to how the program is organized. A program typically includes algorithms, data structures, the logical flow, and the control statements. Good structure makes programmers easier to understand, easier to maintain, and more efficient. Since every programming language has its own syntax and vocabulary, and programmers must follow these rules carefully. Now, let us see the examples of programming languages. There are many programming languages available today. Some of the examples include C programming, Java, Python, JavaScript. Each language is designed for a specific purpose. For example, if you see C, it is mainly used for system programming and is very efficient and fast. And it is a foundation for every programming language. Java, it is widely used in enterprise applications and it is mainly platform independent. When it comes to Python, easy to learn and it is mainly popular in AI, machine learning and data science. JavaScript, mainly used for web development, it makes websites interactive. In this course, we will mainly focus on C programming. Now, let us understand the concept of software. A computer system consists of two main components, hardware and the software. Hardware refers to the physical components like CPU, monitor, keyboard, and the hard disk. Software refers to the set of instructions that tell the hardware what to do. In simple terms, we can say software makes hardware useful. Without software, a computer is just a collection of electronic components. Some of the softwares include like MS Word, Excel, PowerPoint, browsers. Different types of software. Like we'll see the different types of software. Software can be broadly classified into two main categories: system software, application software. System software controls and manages computer hardware. It also provides a platform for running application software. When it comes to application software, it is designed to help users perform specific tasks. Examples include like writing documents, browsing the internet, performing the calculations. And the main difference is system software, it is going to manage the system, while application software serves the user. System software works behind the scenes so that it makes the computer operate properly. It acts as an intermediate between hardware and the application software. Examples include operating systems like Windows, Linux, Mac OS, device drivers, utility programs like antivirus, software, disk cleaning up tools. The operating system is the most important system software. When it is most important when you switch on the computer, the operating system loads first. The examples like Windows, uh, Linux, Mac OS. These are the things like for examples of operating system. The functions of operating system manages CPU, memory, control input and output devices. When it comes to device drivers is a software. Device drivers is a software that allows the operating system to communicate with hardware devices. And utility system, that is the utility programs which help maintain and optimize the computer system. Examples include antivirus, disk cleanup, and these programs keep the system secure and efficient. When it comes to application software, the main purpose of this is to help users perform specific tasks. It runs on a top of the system software. Examples include Microsoft Word, web browsing like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, MS Excel, media and entertainment like with respect to media players, games and mobiles. So the types of application software, like we are having general purpose software which is used for multiple tasks like Word, Excel and PowerPoint. When it comes to customized software, it is mainly designed for specific organizations or industries. Like railway reservation system, you can see the billing and invoices system, like hospital manager system. So when it comes to this, it is mainly designed according to the needs of the particular organization. Now, we will see the difference between software and application software. Let us compare these two types of software. The system software mainly manages the hardware resources. It is written mostly in low-level languages. It is having less interaction with the users, and it is mainly essential for the system to the function. Some of the examples include operating systems and device drivers. Application software is going to perform user-specific tasks. It is mainly written in high-level languages. It is very interactive for the users, and it depends on the system software to run. So the examples include word processor, web browsers, games. So remember this important concept. Application software cannot run without system software. Now let us see the role of programming in real life. Programming plays an important role in many aspects of our daily lives. Let us look at some of the important areas. With respect to communication and internet, programming browsers like programming powers social media apps like messaging platforms, video calls, email systems. So, like this is a real-time global real-time connectivity. When some of the examples are, all of you are familiar with the WhatsApp, Instagram, Gmail. These systems allow real-time global communication. When it comes to education, programming supports online learning platforms, virtual classrooms, educational applications. This makes learning interactive and accessible anywhere. The next one is banking and finance. Programming enables online banking, ATM systems, digital payments, and the examples include like Google Pay, internet banking. These systems ensure secure and fast transactions. When it comes to healthcare, programming is used in hospital management system, medical diagnosis, and AI detection like disease prediction systems. This helps improve patient care and medical analysis. When it comes to transportation, programming controls like traffic management system, GPS navigation, and the examples all of you are familiar with Uber, Google Maps. This helps us to save time and reduce congestion. Entertainment, programming drivers like video streaming platforms, online games, like music streaming apps, like examples, Netflix and Spotify. In automation and industry, like it is used for programming for robotics, smart machines, IoT devices. This increases productivity and reduces manual effort. E-commerce. Programming powers online shopping platforms like Amazon, online delivery system. This allows fast and convenient shopping anywhere. So with this, we come to the end, like we have discussed, like what is software and the different types of software and their applications, their role of programming in real life. Thank you.